Quiet there, Frodo. Welcome. It's New Year's Eve. I probably sound a little bit different. I got a like a rack mounted effects box for my equalization and compression and vocal shit, and hopefully it sounds a little clearer. I still have to mess with it, so I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually at some point. Who knows? So tonight I didn't really know what to play. I wasn't even sure if I was going to stream tonight, but I figured why the hell not. So I thought because most people would be busy on a night like this, I'd do a game that I probably wouldn't do when a lot of people were watching, just because this game is probably not going to be everybody's cup of tea. It might be pretty boring, but you know, it's good to just chill on. You need to wait for your doodle dips, mortal. You gotta earn them, all right? So you just simmer down. All right, yeah, you can get a doodle dip. You can get a visual doodle dip in chat. Anyways, I was playing Lord of the Rings music because this game is called Tales of Maj'Eyal, but it's actually called Tome 4, and Tome originally used to be Tales of Middle-earth, which was a roguelike a long time ago that focused around like Tolkien mythology and stuff like that. But when they wanted to make it into like an actual full game to sell, they couldn't get the license, so they made their own thing. And this is probably one of the most put together roguelikes, I'd say. Just in terms of finished quality and stuff like that. But anyways, let's just get into it. How does my voice sound, by the way? Does it sound pretty normal, pretty different, pretty same, pretty whatever? Pretty? All right, let's launch this. So I am going to be, if you're familiar with this game, which I doubt any of you are. Also, this is my most played game on Steam. I have 300 something hours in this game. I don't know why. I guess it's very, very addictive. So this game kind of has its default like tile set is a little bit crusty. So I use a tile set that kind of makes it more like 8 or 16-bit looking. So if I enable the background, it's black and white, but this is kind of what like the tiles of the normal game look like. They're kind of like hand-drawn and detailed, and they're kind of hard to read for me. So and this game doesn't really have, the music is, you know, kind of loops a lot. So I have my own little playlist I'm gonna play here of cool dungeon synth, ambient dungeon music. So let's get that going. Let's turn this shit off. So this game kind of plays like a combination of Diablo 2 and WoW, but turn-based and roguelike-ish. This game also has like the default mode and the default difficulty. Actually, you have extra lives, so it's not like it's a little bit more forgiving. It's good for like a beginner's roguelike. Ah, shit, I'm hurting myself. And I am playing, like I said, with a bunch of other mods too. And I set up some custom tiles here. So the first thing, we're gonna be great Shreks, like our Dark Souls 3 character. All right. And as you can see, so there are a lot of subclasses. We can pick our difficulty. I think we're actually going to do Nightmare. So just to, maybe I can show you here. Let's switch over to our left monitor. Yeah. There we go. So this is the actual, I got it. So this is the actual like web page. They have a whole interface for your different characters and stuff like that. And so I have, it has like a win tracker thing. So I've won on normal mode in roguelike with 5 different characters. And I only have 1 nightmare win. So I kind of want to try and get another nightmare win. And I'm gonna play with a class that I'm familiar with, so I can kind of go at a good pace, but yeah, you'll see. You'll see what's going on here. This game has, as you can see, there are a lot of different classes and there are a lot of different races, and they all play pretty different, which is pretty cool. Let's go back. There we go. All right. What's up, Dax? What's up, everyone? Happy New Year, by the way. Hope you're doing great. New Year's around where I live is not that big of a deal, so I'm not making a big deal out of it. We're just chilling. I kind of already know what race class combination I want to go with, so we're gonna be an ogre and we're gonna be a saw butcher. So if you look, there are a lot of different classes, all sorts of different. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'll probably be playing till New Year. Yo, what's up, TH Dragon? So there's a lot to this game. It's very in-depth, I'd say, and there are a bunch of different. So there are 3 DLC campaigns right now. I don't have one of them installed right now, I don't think. There's the base game. There's like an infinite dungeon mode, which is like a more traditional roguelike kind of experience, I guess. There's an arena mode, and then Embers of Rage is the first DLC. The second one is called I forget. It's like Cult of something. I just bought it, but I haven't installed it yet. So all right, giant ogre saw butcher. We're gonna select a custom tile. One of the cool things, so again, this isn't the normal art style for the game. I kind of have like a pixel art skin on right now that you can get off the workshop. This game supports mods, and it just makes the game a little bit more readable and easier to see for me. All right, let's see. I added a few of these Bloodborne ones, which were kind of cool, because we're gonna be a saw butcher. So, although this guy is pretty cool too, he's got big saws. Or we could go. I got some Castlevania sprites in here too. Let's go with, I mean, which one kind of looks like a Shrek's? I don't know. Let's just go with this dude. Why not? I think the tall sprites like this, they kind of clip sometimes, but it's not a big deal. All right. So we're gonna play. I did load the game up earlier and mess with a bunch of settings and stuff like that, so this should be pretty readable on stream because I'm playing in 1440p. Sometimes the text and icons and everything like that. Yo, what's up, Snackalope? All that stuff kind of gets hard to read, and there is a lot of, because it is an RPG and it is a roguelike, there is a lot of text and there is a lot of reading. So the way this game works is you have stats, you have class specific abilities. So because I'm a saw butcher, I have these specific abilities, and I only have 4 unlocked at the beginning. Once you get to level 10, 20, and 36, you get extra points where you can unlock some of these categories that maybe are locked off to you at the beginning. And because I'm a saw butcher, I have all these Steam Tech trees, which are an interesting game mechanic. So our main resource that we have to manage is actually steam power. So let's see. I think for now I'm actually gonna save my first generic point. Just trust me. I know this game pretty well after several hundred hours in it, so let's take a point in that, and I guess we can do a point in that too. All right, and then we'll do 2 points in strength and 1 point in magic. I think will be good, and that unlocks our heavy armor training. Yeah. Oh, I play a lot of Tome. If you've played this before, I play with like a weird tile set and a bunch of other mods, so it might look a little weird to you. So we're gonna accept those. All right. Welcome to Tales of Maj'Eyal. Welcome, great Shreks. You are an ogre. Ogre, hailing from Elvala. You face contempt and fear from a world your kind never wronged, and the spell hunt would have eradicated your race entirely had the Shalor not shown sympathy and granted your ancestors refuge in Elvala. Nowadays, your people are beginning to shake their old image, But that's not why you've set out for your adventure. You've learned of countless problems facing your world, and you intend to fix them yourself. Your kind were made for combat and hard work, and Maj'Eyal needs a lot of both. You have come to the north of the Shaloran capital city of Elvala in search of the scintillating caves. It is infested with vermin and seemingly alive crystals. To the west lies another dangerous place, a camp of Rahloran. They are renegade Shaloran who do not wish to restrict their magic usage. Stopping them would be good for the world in general, but especially for your Shaloran benefactors. After days of travel, you have found the caves and entered it. What will you find there? So the lore in this game is very, it's very Lord of the Ringsy, but at the same time, it's also like, there are a bunch of different factions that all have their own beef. And this game, unlike a lot of other roguelikes, it does have like a main story and a main campaign that's the same every time. And there's a world map that's the same every time, but every dungeon is randomly generated and stuff like that. And you'll also notice, so once we get in here, as you enter the caves, you notice the magic here has distorted the land, making sharp angles and turns. So this is kind of one of the sucky starting areas, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. You'll see down here, there's like text. This game does have online components. There's like actually a chat that you can talk to other players while you're playing. You can see their achievements. You can see when people die and stuff like that, or when people win the game and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. Let me adjust a couple of things here. So you'll see I have a really big grid of skills. So when I said this is kind of like World of Warcraft, this is kind of what I meant. You get a lot of active abilities in this game. What mod are you talking about, Tyrion? Alright, so we're just gonna get started. I only really have 2 abilities right now. I have like a healing ability. This uses my medical injectors. This is like a Steam Tech thing. This is my Steam bar. Here's my health. A lot of it's pretty self-explanatory, but I only have 2 abilities right now. One is Saw Wheels. And what this does is when I activate it, it drains steam, but it makes me move super fast. And then the next person that I attack, it does like an area of attack with my saws. And then this ability to the arms is like a single damage attack towards one person, but it reduces the damage that they put out. So again, this game has a lot of skills and a lot of abilities, and it's kind of in depth. Oh, so we already picked something up, a ring. Yeah, well, let's put it on. So you can see the stats. The stats in this game are very WoW-like. If you've played WoW or Diablo, like, this game's not that hard to understand. It's just a kind of more complex turn-based version of the same thing. Alright, and let's go. I'm gonna play kind of fast, and I guess I could try to explain what I'm doing, but it might just be lost on everyone. So if you have questions... Oh shit, alright. We're already making mistakes here. I forgot we're playing on Nightmare, so I actually do have to be pretty careful of a lot of stuff. Alright, we're fine. And I'm using my keyboard for everything, so unfortunately you probably won't see me like actually clicking my hotkeys over here, but I don't know. Hopefully you'll be able to figure out what's going on. Odyssey of the Summoner, I don't think I've played. I've played as a summoner, though. It's a very hard class. Unless I'm thinking of the one where you can, like, possess enemies. Is that summoner? Or is that something else? My first win in this game was with a Warmick. And I've also won with both of the Steam Tech classes, the Gunslinger and the Saw Butcher. Not the Psionic one, whichever one that is. Also, you might see me press a button where it auto-explores. Okay, so at the end of each floor, after you've gotten to a certain point in the game, you get this box basically that lets you disenchant all your extra items for money, essentially. So the thing we're looking for right now is we're just trying to fill... I don't really need a healing infusion. We're just trying to fill slots right now. It doesn't really matter what the stats are. For weapons, we're kind of pigeonholed into steam saws, which aren't super common. So there are ways we can turn weapons into steam saws, but that won't happen for a while. And one of the big things about the class we're playing, the Tinkering class, is we actually, the Saw Butcher class, it's really cool because we get an ability to actually craft different attachments that we can put in slots in our armor and stuff like that. So like rocket boots are a thing that give you an ability where you can basically dash, or the air recycler lets you breathe underwater. And there are underwater levels and you need to have some way to breathe underwater and stuff like that. So we'll learn a lot more recipes and we'll get cool stuff eventually, but for now we just got to get out of the first dungeon, which is usually not too hard. We might run into some rough fellas down here, but maybe not. Okay, so let's see. Crimson Crystal. Yeah, this thing just did like half my health in one hit. Alright, so we gotta be a little careful around this dude. He's teleporting around. So I want my Saw Wheels ability up so I can kind of sneak up on him, because that increases my speed a lot. So I can... Oh, there we go. We got him. So in this game, like most roguelikes, like positioning is really important. You know, your speed and how you actually approach things is pretty important. Okay. That fucking hurt. There we go. And we gained a level. Nice. Alright, let's see, class points. I'm probably gonna hold on to this one. And... Let's see. I'm not sure. See, normally, so the Steam Tech stuff, like, these are used for, like, gaining different recipes, and early on, I don't really want to sink points into crafting. It's something I'm going to do much later. So... thick skin would be nice at some point. Alright, well, let's do strength and another point in magic. And then let's do a point in heavy armor training. Even though we aren't going to be using a shield, it increases our armor value, which is going to be pretty important early on. And I'm gonna not be even using this tree at all, so if you see me ignoring it, that's why. Actually, I kind of need to get my strength up to 24. So I can... Oh, no, actually 20 is fine. Alright, fuck it. Alright, I learned a new schematic for some reason. Armor reinforcement. Yo, what's up, base? New Year's is just like any day for me right now. It's going fine, though. Alright, we got a hat. We don't have a hat right now, so we might as well throw that on. Can you guys hear the music in the background? Is it too loud, too quiet? Just fine. We got movement. We got a lot of movement. Alright, we got a fucking fat rat over here. This is a rare. So you see these boxes around enemies? Like, it's important to keep an eye out for purple enemies because they're basically like mini bosses, essentially. So, some, especially on nightmare mode, some enemies in this game you just have to like completely avoid. And this already looks bad. And we got 2. And we're gonna die. Can I get out of here? Do I have any effect? I don't have any effects on me right now. Shit. This is bad. Let's see if we can position ourselves a little better. Let's heal. We can do Ogre Wrath. Puts an Ogre Wrath for 6 turns, increasing stun and pinning resistances and all damage. In addition, whenever you use an infusion or rune, miss a melee attack, or any damage you deal is reduced by a damage shield or similar effect, you get a charge of Ogre Fury. Okay, Fury, not Fury. That's actually probably going to be useful. Let's... Saw Wheels. Alright. This is not good. I'm gonna die. Oh, we're dead. Maybe we shouldn't play Nightmare. Oh, nope, we can heal. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Maybe I can just change levels. Yeah, let's take this belt. I might just die on this next level, though. Oh, boy. Okay, well. We didn't die. So at least there's that. Nightmare mode is very difficult in this game, and I'm also playing in roguelike mode, so we only get 1 life. You can give yourself up to like 1 or 3 lives when you play this, if you want to have a little bit more of an advantage. Alright, let's go down. Saw Wheels. Bam, that'll kill some of them. Kill some of them. That guy goes flying. The fat rat healed. But that's okay. Let's do Alt 1. Shift 1, so we'll heal. Oh, I have to move these so I can see them. I forgot about these. These are like my status effects, and I really need to actually see them. I don't know why some of these are missing. So I'm stunned, I'm off balance, but I'm generating Ogre Fury, which is good. Let's heal again. Dude, this dude's like not taking any fucking damage. Fuck. Alright, let's try again. Oh, I messed that up. Alright. Let's go back and forth to charge up our saw wheel thing. And now, bam. Heal. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill this guy. Okay, I got that other one. Let's heal again. Oh no, I didn't get him. Now I did. Okay. They dropped something. Alright. I picked up a gun. That's not gonna help. Alright. Shit. Heal, please. Can you fucking die, please, you fat fucking rat? Okay, he's dead. Wow. So yeah, early on, enemies that have like those floating shields around them, defensive auras like that, are really hard to kill. Let's see what we got. We got some cool ass gear, at least, that I won't be able to use because it's a gun and arrows. So that kind of sucks. It's okay though. We'll survive. I just want to get out of this area. This area is kind of a shitty starting area. Oh my god. So the reason I'm able to dodge that dude's projectiles is because the saw wheels ability gives me like triple movement speed. So with this character, I can kind of dodge certain things if I position myself right. Okay. You're dead. Another schematic focus lens. Hostile spotted to the south. Okay. I have my screen zoomed in a bit just because of the stream. I figured it would be easier to see at 720p if I zoomed the game in a little bit. So I think my zoom is a little tighter than my actual view. So if you can see, I can actually see a little bit further than that. Is there a look command in this? I forgot, yeah. So I can see like this far if you look at the mini-map. But it's okay. It'll make it easier to watch, I feel like. Alright. Oh, pair of boots. Looks better than what we have. What do we have right now? +3. Oh, this has extra defense and some evasion. Iron gauntlets. Gives some plus melee damage. Cool. And a pickaxe. So you can dig through walls in this game too, which is kind of cool. So we're probably going to be looking out for a boss here. Alright, level up. Nice. Okay. How did I get pinned? Oh, caught in a web. Alright. Fucking web. Shooting web all over the place. Alright, let's level up. Level 4 is when I'm gonna unlock a bunch of shit. I should get some points in cunning at some point, but I probably won't do it right now because I'm gonna need the strength instead. Alright, we're gonna increase our steam saw mastery by a point, which is just like a flat upgrade to everything pretty much. And then I guess let's do heavy armor 3. Alright. Got some weird fucking bugs over here. More bear. God damn it. Alright. Oh, fucking bears. Nice bear sound. Alright. Fucking snake. Alright. Yeah, that looks like it's it. This is probably gonna be the last floor of this dungeon. It's actually, if you play on normal mode and you play with extra lives, it's not a very hard game. I'd say you probably won't win the very first time you play it, but if you don't play on the roguelike mode, it's pretty, you learn a lot better and you can learn from your mistakes, because usually when you die in this game, it's because you take like 2 or 3 turns too fast without thinking, and there's something like that fat fucking rat that I was fighting, and it kills you in like a couple of hits because you're not paying attention to like your status, or you're not paying attention to like what's hitting you or something like that. So if you play with extra lives, basically what happens is you die and you go to another screen and it lets you go back to like right where you were with like full health and everything. So you can kind of learn why you died in that encounter a little bit easier. But in roguelike mode, when you die, you die. Okay. Thief. Got some fucking crystals. But again, I'm playing on Nightmare, so it's like the difference between playing, I don't know. I was gonna say Diablo on Nightmare or normal, but then I realized in Diablo it's really just like stat scaling from the previous difficulty. I guess there is a little bit more challenge in some aspects, but... Alright, let me just get out of there. Another big thing, this is just like a roguelike thing in general, but like knowing positioning, so like these long haul, like single tile corridors can be either very dangerous or very beneficial, because you can either get stuck in a choke point or you can funnel a lot of enemies into a point where they won't be able to attack you, you know what I mean? So if you're good at basic stuff like that, positioning and like thinking about what things, like what an enemy might do on the next turn, which is kind of, you gotta learn by playing the game, I guess. It's not too bad. On normal, with like this class, the Saw Butcher, it's very easy to just like activate a few abilities and then just like ram into everything to kill it. Some classes, again, there are a lot of classes in this game. See, like going out in the open there was a bad idea. There are a lot of classes in this game and they all play very different. There's some really weird ones, like temporal ones, like a paradox mage and a temporal warden is really cool. It's like a ranger archer kind of class that involves like time travel, which is interesting. They have an ability where you can actually play out 3 different moves and then pick which one is the one you want, basically. It's like one of their high tier moves. Okay, so here's a boss. Spell-based Blaze Crystal. We gotta be careful because this dude will fuck us up. I'm gonna go over here and rest. Alright. And also I should mention too, technically if you want to try this game out, it is free on their website. The Steam version just unlocks like donator benefits and unlocks some extra classes and a few other things that you get kind of like later in the game. And it has like the Steam Workshop support, but this game is, you can get the normal version of it for free. I don't know if it, I'm pretty sure it's completely updated to the current version too, so. Alright, where'd this motherfucker go? Alright, yeah, I see you teleporting. Soul Rot, huh? Alright. So what I just did is he cast a spell on me, which gave me burning, but I used my Frost Salve, which removes physical effects. So there are a lot of, that's the other thing, is like keeping track of status things and using items to remove or reflect status effects is a big part of this game. Let's heal. And of course, that was half my health. Perfect. Yo, Dad, peace out. Happy New Year. Hope you're doing great, and I'll see you next time, alright? Peace. So that was our first major quest complete. And then we're gonna get to go to the world map here. So we got the Rod of Recall. You can use it to quickly get out of your current zone and return to the world map. And I think that's it for this area. We got everything else, yeah. Alright, so let's put our Rod of Recall down here. And we gained a few levels too, so now we have a whole new set of abilities that's opening up, all of which are very good. So Grinding Shield, spin your saws wildly around you to create a wall of steamy saw teeth. All melee damage against you is reduced by 13%, and you have a 13% chance to evade projectiles. And you can never take a blow that deals more than 95% of your max health. So this is like a really good ability to have. It basically prevents you from getting one hit killed, which can very easily happen in this game. So we definitely want that. We definitely want this Bloodstream ability, at least 1 point in it, which is another attack that will add bleeding on our enemies. And then, yo, what's up, Skeletoxin? And then Overheat Saws. I want this. I guess we're gonna get it. Let's see, what do I need for this? 30? Yeah, we can do that. I really want to get this mastery up because it's a very strong base increase to our stats. This Overheat Saws isn't, early on I don't think is going to be good because I don't think I have enough steam generation to keep it up along with everything else. We'll see. But we're going to need it eventually for Tempest of Metal, which we definitely do want. Let's see. Combat accuracy, yeah, we'll take a point in that, which just increases our... So I'm not taking this weapons mastery skill, which most classes do take, because saws don't count under swords, axes, and maces. The saw power is scales off of a different stat, so... Let's take a couple constitution points, which will give us some extra health. And we're gonna just bank this other point for now, because we still don't, eventually we'll get to a place like a tinker shop where we can buy recipes and stuff like that. Let's see what new recipes we got though. Create tinker. All right, back support increases how much we can carry, it looks like, and armor reinforcement, which increases armor and hardiness, and focus lens, which gives see invisibility and sight. None of those are super what we're looking for. There are some really cool tinkering things that we can get, but for now, I think we're good. So if you look over here, this is our Steam resource, and by default it's at +5. Whenever we turn on our saw wheel ability, it drains 5, so we don't have it's not generating any steam. And our shield uses 5, or no, our shield uses 3 steam, and then our overheat saws uses 3 also. So I can't really have both of these active at the same time, because if I do, it's gonna drain my steam every time I walk, and that won't be good. I need steam to be able to use my injectors also, I believe. So, all right, that's good for now. We'll just keep the shield up, because in Nightmare, defense is more important than offense. So let's use our Rod of Recall, and we will leave this terrible place. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, we got a cool staff. Let's just keep that. Move to normal inventory. Ooh, some armor too. Let's see, our base armor is just 4 armor and 2 defense. This one looks pretty good. Are these both massive? Yeah, I can wear them. I got that 3rd point, right? Yo, what's up, main dog? It might be also because I got, I changed some of my audio settings, so I might be a little bit quieter than normal. Let's see. Oh, we found a better lantern. Use that. What does this do? 2 strength. That's good. I don't really want to use the torque. Traveler's boots? Maybe? You might actually hear my air conditioning come on now when you didn't maybe before. Yeah, let's go with these traveler's boots, why not? And then everything else we can scrap. Alright, so here's the world map. It looks a little weird, also just because of the tile set that I have, of course. But, the world map pretty much stays the same every time. Here we are at Elvala. This is a town. Let's check it out. Can we talk to you? No. So some people you can talk to, I think. Some you can't. But there are like some stores and stuff like that, so we might be able to see. I don't think there's really going to be much for our class at any of the stores. We can look. And I don't think we have much money either, so. Yeah. Nothing really that great. We do have 142 gold. Eventually we will get to a point where we might be able to, I don't need any of that shit. We might get to a point where we can use, I don't have a cloak. These all kind of suck though. Alchemist. I am indeed an adventurer. Okay. This is a quest. Let's see. 3 elixirs I need. I'll show you the ingredients to one at a time. You're interested in permanently increase your magic and willpower, your saving throws, or 4 additional stat points. Let's get the 4 stat points. Why not? Alright. Anything here? No. Those are all runes. I'm not really using runes. Yeah, there's nothing I can really use as a saw butcher here, so we're just gonna go on to the next dungeon. Alright. And eventually we'll get to a certain point if we survive long enough and we get high enough level. There's an actual fortress that you get where there's like an item vault and some like training stuff, and you can like share items between characters there and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So these are both like the starting, there are multiple starting locations. Let me turn down the volume on the music a little bit. There are multiple starting locations, and each one kind of has its own set of tier 1 dungeons. And then as you finish those, all the classes kind of share the same tier 2 dungeons. You can go through the tier 1 dungeons of another class on the map and kind of clear them out for experience and gear if you want to, but it's not always necessary. We have very limited sight, I'm seeing here. Alright, so this is like an elf camp, basically. What the fuck are you, some sort of magic rat? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna be dealing with some casters here. You fuck. They're gonna be like probably the worst thing for us early on. Alright, that's a level. Let's get We'll do 1 point in cunning, 1 there. 1 in constitution. Let's do magic. Magic, eventually, because we're an ogre, we're gonna take an ability that our magic abilities are kind of combined with our strength abilities. I know it seems kind of weird to be picking magic as like a steam wizard or whatever, steam butcher, but it will pay off when we're much higher level. As far as how long it takes to beat this game, like the main story, timeout. We just found a saw, a rare saw. Silul Ratha, the iron steam saw. Let's see. It looks like it has added lightning damage and lightning like reflect. And has some resists. And +1 to cunning. Let's just put that in our main hand. Nice. That's weird to find something like that just sitting on the ground. Usually the shit that's just sitting on the ground is never stuff that you actually are gonna want for a specific class, but that's pretty cool. Most classes have ways of getting things that work well for them. Like eventually I can craft steam saws out of like 2-handed swords and stuff like that. Alright. Here we go. Gotta make sure I don't go too fast through here in case I run into stupid web. In case I run into like a boss or an elite or something like that. Auto Explorer sometimes can get you killed in Nightmare, so I gotta be careful how I use it. Another recipe. Healing salve, I already have that. Die snake. Fucking casters, man. This class though, the Saw Butcher at higher levels, just kind of gets insane with its crowd control. and I can kind of just like dash around and everything around me kind of dies whenever I hit it. All right, this level's clear. Do I have points? Yo, thanks, main dog. Hope you're enjoying your New Year's. I think we should take a second point in the shield. So one of the reasons I picked an ogre is because of a couple abilities. The first one is this one. Wait, is it that one? Yeah, so this one, if we get it to level 5, we get an extra slot for inscriptions. And inscriptions are like for a Steam Tech character like mine are like the healing injectors and shit like that. So that kind of stuff is really powerful, but we won't get that until way later. But the other thing is because of this, if we because we're big enough, we can dual wield essentially a two-handed weapon, or we can put a two-handed weapon in our main hand and still offhand a one-handed weapon. So we're gonna want that eventually. I guess we can take 1 point in this for now. I'm gonna keep that other point banked. Alright, let's go. Did I get anything else that I might want? Nope, not really. So one of the things, I wouldn't call it a problem with this game. I actually kind of like it, but I know some people don't. Oh boy. Some people aren't a fan of it, is that there's a lot of loot that drops in this. Kind of like Diablo, which is why I mentioned that game, of course. But the nice thing about this game is it basically, after you get to a certain point in your very first run of the game, you get an item that you get from the start for every other run that turns everything into gold at the end. So you really don't have to worry about like hoarding items too much, or worrying about how much you're carrying. Because usually in this game, at the end of each floor, you're just dumping off all your shit for gold. Whee! Bet you didn't see that coming. Alright. Oh, fuck. Fuck off. Shit. Uh-oh. Shit. Oh, is this a steam engine? No, it's a medical injector. Looks like it might be a good one though. 94% efficiency, 93% cooldown. These are both 100%. So why is this one any good? It's basically not. Well, it's an extra one in case I get... Well, I don't even... This one, scale with your constitution. What are the ones I have right now? I think the ones I have right now don't have any scaling. So, scale with your constitution stat. Yo, what's up, dark skin in? Yeah, fuck it. We'll replace one of them. So that I think is actually worse. Yeah, because that was dumb. Okay, well. We're just chilling. Playing a cool roguelike. There is a free version of it, yeah, and the free version is pretty much the same thing. Buying it on Steam just gives you like the donator perks and easier access to mods. I think you might actually still be able to mod the free version. It's just a little more complicated to do because you don't use the Steam Workshop. And this game, I know it looks complicated, but it's really, if you've played Diablo or if you've played World of Warcraft, it's basically the same thing. It is a little more complicated than those, but it is very similar. And it's only more complicated because of the turn-based nature and the fact that everything kind of happens as you move through, basically. And also, this game has modes for... there are easier difficulties. I'm playing on a harder one right now. And there's also non-roguelike modes, so you can actually play with multiple lives. And there's actually a mode where you have infinite lives, so if you just want to play the game for the story. Let's see, do I have... I don't have an amulet right now. Alright, dagger, don't need that shit, don't need a gun, don't need a shield. Prismatic iron mail armor. Yeah, not really as good as what I have. Alright. So we'll disenchant all that. Oh, fuck. This doesn't look good. Alright, so let's activate our ogre thing. And then we're gonna activate our Steam shit. There we go. That wasn't too bad. The saw wheels thing, having high movement speed is a very advantageous thing in a game like this, because basically if I activate my saw wheels, I have like a couple of turns to move around and do stuff before my enemies can even react. So you'll see, because I have the shield up now, my if I turn on the saw wheels, I'm at -3 steam, so it'll drain as I move around. Off skeleton. All right. Wish I had better light right now. It's really hard to see shit. All right. Oh, there's a boss right here. I know where I am. Even though the dungeons are randomly generated, they're usually... Some dungeons have like certain set piece areas where like maybe a boss encounter happens or something like that. Alright, auto. Oh, hey big guy. Oh shit. Let's see. What is this thing? Sire Mytha, the Fire Drake hatchling. Alright. This one shouldn't be too bad. Ow. Yeah, no problem. The dungeons, so like, I think I mentioned it before you got here, but like the world map in this is the same every time you play. And there is a story and like a campaign. There's also like an infinite dungeon mode, but, the dungeons and like the small locations are always randomized, but the world map is always the same. And I'd say if you know what you're doing and you go at a reasonable speed, beating the game takes... Shit, I don't really know. Maybe 10 hours? 8 hours? I know that there are probably speedruns that have done it in like 2. I know people speedrun to the first major boss, like the end of like chapter 1, basically. There are kind of like 2 acts to the game. Okay, so there's gonna be a boss in here. I want to clear the other side. Fuck off. All right. Whoa. What was hitting me? Alright. So let's prepare for this boss. Charge up our saw wheels and hope for the best. Let's see. This is the Reloran Inquisitor, level 12 boss. Alright. This tall elf rushes at you wielding both her great sword and magical spells. Fuck off. Alright, so I got burnt. I'm gonna use my frost thing to take the burning off. Oh, we got soul rotted. Oh, I think I blocked that though. Let's use our ogre wrath. Yeah, they're fucking running. Oh shit. Oh, that was close. Ooh, okay. Alright. A belt rumored to be worn by conclave healers. Let's see, we picked up a bunch of shit. What does this ring do? I'm not doing damage, nature damage, but I'll keep this in my inventory. We'll keep this amulet too, since they don't weigh a lot. Don't use stabs, don't need that shit. Girdle of the Calm Waters. Ooh, cool. A belt rumored to have been worn by conclave healers. Alright, this is cool. So this belt has 3 willpower, and then a bunch of resists, and a healing modifier. That actually will come really in handy. It's like 3 times. So this is like a unique item. There are a bunch of like yellow items that are like named and have special properties and shit like that. Cloak, 30 HP cloak, I'll take that. I don't even have a cloak right now. Head armor. Yeah, I'd rather have this. Alright, everything else is trash. Let's see, did I get everything down here? Yep, alright. Let's get the fuck out of here. Totem. Yeah, fuck that. Sell all that shit. Alright. So that took care of that area. Let's see. Quest log. So, our first quest, was to explore the scintillating caves and destroy the Spellblaze crystal, and the second one was to explore the Reloran camp and kill the Inquisitor, and we just did both of those. So we're done with our very first quest. Next is Into the Darkness. So it is time to explore some new places, dark, forgotten, and dangerous ones. The Old Forest is just southeast of the town of Dirth. The maze is west of Dirth. The Sandworm Lair is to the far west of Dirth, near the sea. And Daikara is on the eastern borders of the Thorn Forest. So now we have to go do basically the tier 2 dungeons. And these are the same for all classes. Again, we kind of started in an area that had its own set of dungeons. And let's see. Oh, these people aren't friendly. So you can encounter certain groups of people on the world map. Let's evade these guys. Wait, leave me alone. Let's go this way. Okay, we can talk to this novice mage. Before you stands a young man, a novice mage by his looks. Good day to you, fellow traveler. What brings an apprentice mage out into the wilds? My story is a sad one. I should not trouble you with should not trouble you with it, my friend. It's no trouble at all. Please tell me. Well, if you insist, I am a novice mage, as you might have noticed, and my goal is to be accepted by the people of Angelwyn and be taught the secrets of the arcane. Who are these people? The keepers of, I don't think I'm supposed to talk about them. Sorry, my friend. In any case, I must collect items. I have some already, but I'm looking for an arcane-infused artifact. You do not happen to have one. I imagine, well, if you do, please tell me. I will keep that in mind. This game's still pretty much in active development. It just had its 3rd DLC, come out, which is like an entirely new story campaign with new classes and stuff like that. Just came out like this year. But I think it has been around since like 2014, I want to say. So we can go into the old forest. I think we should maybe do the maze first. I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this, but let's do it. Oh, I have some points. We should do that. Let's do that. And let's do... let's get some constitution. We need some life. Yeah. Alright. So this can be a tricky dungeon. But I think we're pretty good, well set up. I do have pretty okay gear for coming out of the tier 1 dungeons. Slime, please die. Ooh, shielding, huh? That's a neat trick. Alright. Oops. Whoop. Kind of messed that up. I left my Steam thing on while I rested. And I'm blind. That's not good. Let's rest. Resting is very important in this game. Yo, what's up, Spindart? The graphics look so different because I'm using a mod set, a tile set that changes everything to look a little bit more 16-bit, I guess you could say. I use it because I think it's a lot easier to tell which enemies are what. Oh, we got another steam saw. Hold on. The most recent... I haven't played the most recent expansion. If you're talking about, like, the Eldritch one. Okay, cool. We can replace our offhand steam saw with this one. This is pretty good. Increased power. Yeah, this has better block, so I should keep it in my offhand, even though I'm not blocking very much. Alright. Why couldn't I give this to the dude? Huh, that's weird. But yeah, I don't hate the vanilla graphics for this game. I think they're very well done for a roguelike, considering lots of roguelikes are just ASCII. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Let's do that, and let's take our banked point and do combat accuracy. Oh, I wish I could get another Steam engine. Punishment. Which one do I want? Punishment? Or... we'll get both eventually. Let's do Spinal Break first. And then... I want to get Tempest of Metal, but I need a new Steam engine. Oh, I have quality options tonight. That's good to know. Let's do 2 and 1. Actually, let's do 2 and 1 there. Yeah, the graphics are like hand-drawn, and they're well done for a roguelike. Don't get me wrong. I just personally, I've always played the game with this tile set, and I've played this game for about 3 years or so, I think. Actually, my oldest save is probably like 5 years old. But, alright, let's... There might be enemies in here. Nope. Ooh. Ooh. Another saw. This one I think might actually be better than this rare one. Power 101. Yeah. I'll lose the 5 melee or the 5 lightning damage, which is fine. I'll lose 1 cunning, but I get 1 strength, and crit rate is 2% versus 1.5. Yeah, fuck it. It's probably better. We'll keep the other one just in case. Yeah, the new expansion looks really cool. I only bought it recently. And I haven't had a chance to play it yet. Let's move some things around. Because honestly, I haven't played this game the last like major. I go through periods with it, and the last major period I had with it was probably like, according to the website, was like 22 weeks ago or something like that. Oh, fucking hell. Spine break. Block. Oh, alright. And we got another fucking... Ooh. Huh. That's not bad. But we got two saws, it looks like. Slows global speed by 5%. That's pretty good. Huh. And it's 122. But I lose some shit. Let's try that one. Nature versus magic. Your arcane. Oh, okay. Yeah. This won't really affect me right now, but I might as well just switch off. Let's keep this. Boots. What are my gloves right now? Dexterity. I think I'll probably switch to this tier 2 heavy armor. Alright, what else is here? Ooh. Scouring, okay. 15, reduce, ooh. Yes, please. Or is that anti-magic? What do I have that's magic? Is this... I don't even think I have anything this early on that's anti-magic. So I might actually keep these on for now. Yeah, not even Ogre Wrath. Let's see. I don't think it actually is going to affect anything for me right now. I can still use my injectors, yeah. Dig. Alright, let's continue. Okay. I'm brain locked. Cool. Can we not be brain locked? Alright, let's just use our Frost injector. Can I please, or frost salve? You fucker. Alright. Yeah, we're doing a lot more damage now. Yeah, and we're critting a lot more now too. That's good. Saw Butcher is a cool class. It's one of my favorites. How are the Tyrion, if you're there, how are the is it there are two new classes in the most recent DLC, right? One's like tentacly and the other's not? I don't remember. They looked pretty interesting. God damn it. Alright. Oops. One starts unlocked. The tentacle one is OP. First time you did over 2k in a single attack. Wow. What do we have here? Oh yeah. Yes, please. Yeah, main dog. They're like the whole expansion is like based around like eldritch cults and stuff like that. Fucking Ant-Man over here. Stop being brain locked. Nice. We're good. Oh. Yeah, I heard the other one was very glass cannon-y. Oh, this guy's doing some tentacle whip shit to me. What the hell is this? Rotting disease, stunned, spell shocked. That's my anti-magic shit. The deep lore of the game, it gets super fucked up. Oh. Oops. I don't even remember what a lot of the lore is. I remember you go to the east, and you kill orcs. And there's like, you kill a big evil wizard man. Whoa! Did this dude just fucking shoot me? Uh-oh. Nice. Okay. I'm pretty sure whatever the fuck that snake was. What was it? Evo Yada. That snake was shooting a gun at me. I hate, yeah, the steam gun mobs. They're fucking... They're brutal. Snakes with guns. Let's keep this. Get rid of these. Yeah. Oh, we got a couple helmets to pick from too. Ooh. Okay, this one's too cunning, too well. Blind resist. Puts all charge. Ooh. Dragon telepathy. That's interesting. This one's a lot better armor though. This is tier 3 though. I'm gonna use this. Hmm. Put the headbutt over there. All right. I think that we cleared out pretty much all the major enemies. Oh, nope, we got this motherfucker. Look, now you're brain locked and confused, motherfucker. Oh, now we're frozen. Frost salve. That didn't do it. Unable to move. Unable to move. 2 turns. Oh, I killed him at least. Alright. Oh, wait, there was armor I picked up. Yeah. Not quite as good in the, like, base stats. And damage mod, I'm not doing light damage. That is some good resist, though, and it gives me light. But I don't think I'm gonna use it. Yeah, there's a lot of difficulty settings. I'm playing on Nightmare roguelike, so I only have 1 life, and Nightmare mode basically means hard. I've never played Insane, although I'm sure it's pretty insane. Alright, yeah. Let's get rid of all that shit. Oh, what do we have here? Just a basic old steam saw. Oh, you had to do exploration to beat the... Is that basically like the final boss of the... Uh-oh. Forgot about this guy. Leave me alone, dog. Shift 2, please. Uh-oh. Yeah. Tinker's Twin Blaster. Is that a gun? Damn it. I might hold on to it just so I can put it in my vault, but... I don't think I've ever been able to beat the golem without, like, kind of cheesing it. I think the few times I've tried it, I just get 1 shot. For people who don't know or who haven't played the game, the golem in this game is like an end game boss that you can do after you beat the game, and it's like doing Ruby Weapon in Final Fantasy VII, basically. Oh, I should level up, huh? This is helpful because of the spell save also. Man, I really want Tempest of Metal right now, but I can't even use overheat saws because it drains too much of my shit. Oh, that sounds brutal. Alright, yeah, let's get punishment, why not? Some constitution and yeah. Oops. Giant digestive sac. Open it. The fuck just happened? Weakness disease. Oh. Can I... It's not a physical effect. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought that... I didn't realize that was a guy. Uh-oh. Yo, thanks, Jock9s. This is bad news. What is all this shit? Off balance. Weakness disease. Brain locked. Confused. Stunned. Shit. Maybe we can headbutt him. Alright. Still have one salve left. No medical injector available. Uh-oh. I have to survive 2 turns. I can't move because I'm encumbered. I can't drop that much shit. Low health. Oh. I don't want to die. Oh no. I don't think there's anything I can do right now. I think this might be RIP. I could try dropping stuff. Oh, let's sort by encumbrance. I'm pretty sure this takes a turn though. So if I do this, I'm gonna get hit. Yeah. Lua error. Well, we died. Death is usually permanent, but if you have a means of resurrection, it'll be proposed. We don't. We can look at the chat log though and see what happened. It's okay. Nightmare, I was expecting something like that to happen. I basically got a shit ton of negative effects stacked on top of me, and I had no way of taking them off. I almost killed that guy if it wasn't for that one goddamn injector. Yeah, there's also, you can gain lives as you level up. Alright. I think I'm gonna do one more run of this, but maybe I'll do the infinite dungeon mode. And then I might switch over to a different game. We'll see. What time is it right now anyways? It's 8:38 where I am, so. Alright. If you want to see some of my other characters, like, this was, I think, this is my only other nightmare win. 150 strength. I think I've had one character that had that much strength. I think this is the most recent win I had, and it was on Nightmare. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Well, so Demos. I'm a demonologist, I think. Yeah, I'm an ogre demonologist. Only have 104 strength, I guess. I probably swapped some gear out too at some point. So this is the forge. I put down demon seeds, whatever they're called, just as decoration in my fort on this guy. So this is the Share Tool Fortress, and you get to it at a certain point in the game, and it's actually pretty hard to get to inside. There are a couple of hard enemies at the entrance when you first go in there. That are not very fun to deal with, so it's easy to die, but you can like store items here and shit like that for other characters if you want. Yeah, every one of my characters looks like this pretty much. Storm Fury. Yeah, I keep I have a bunch of demon seeds. I keep stuff for like other characters a lot of times. Like I'll start a run and I'll get far enough in that I can get to Share Tool Fortress on my other character, and then I'll trade some items depending on the playthrough. But yeah, this character I have a lot of stuff on. Let's see. This is the actual item vault. I don't know. I only have a few things in my item vault right now. Yeah, there are a few. I have a few pretty rare things. But it's fun to do builds with like artifact sets and like special things. Like the Blighted Maul is pretty fun, especially if you can dual wield if you play as an ogre and do the like two-handed dual wielding kind of thing. Oh, that's also, so with my with this character, with this demonologist, I actually did let me see if I can bring it up. How do I that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, I bet Ogre with the new tentacle class is pretty good. What the fuck is the hotkey for my skills? Okay. No. No. Why am I... Not character sheet. I want my skill tab. My skill trees. I don't know why I don't remember the key for it. It's because I always click the level up button. Inventory? Interface? Am I stupid right now? Show level up window P. There we go. So for this, even though I was an ogre demonologist, I took tinkering as one of my skills. Eventually when I found the tinkering trainer and I trained it up just so I could have weird shit. Like I have a hand cannon on my demonologist that uses like this crazy ammo. That's very strong. I really like the demon seed mechanic too, is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I was using a Blighted Maul, I guess, and a Temporal Rift for my shield. I don't know if this is what I was using when I actually, like, beat the game with this character. I wouldn't be surprised. Blood Collar. I like this song a lot. But yeah, I got a lot of shit on this character. Let's look at another one. Maybe my Saw Butcher that I actually won with. And then I'll start a, an Infinite Dungeon run. I haven't played Infinite Dungeon very much, so... That was... I'm kind of bummed about how we died. Considering I haven't played this game in, like, half a year, it makes sense that I should probably... Let's see, level 40, Ogre Adventurer was a recent character of mine. Gunslinger, Saw Butcher. Yeah, why not? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's just one of those kinds of things. Maybe if I had been playing on normal, I'd be able to get pretty far through. Insane. What are the other difficulties though? Insane or Madness? I don't understand how people play on Insane and Madness. I don't have nearly as much gear on this character. I think because I gave a lot of stuff to the other characters. But this is my my Saw Butcher that I won with. Which was pretty cool. I like Blood Collar a lot for melee characters. Especially ones that hit a lot. It's just like refills your health. Let's see. Can we go over to the training thing? Oh, look at that damage. Hell yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. Main menu. I think I'll try. I don't know. Should I do Saw Butcher for the Infinite Dungeon? The Infinite Dungeon, it's a little bit harder to rely on like gear drops and stuff like that. And the Tinker classes are pretty gear dependent. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, let's do Shalor this time. Maybe we should do something crazy like a Temporal Warden. Let's try Temporal Warden. I've played Temporal Warden before, but let's see how they do. Time Shreks. Alright, and let's excuse me. I'm probably gonna die real fast. Let's see, what's a good Temporal Warden tile? I used Metal Slug sprites for my Gunslinger playthroughs. This guy's cool looking. This is, I think, a Final Fantasy sprite for Temporal Warden. Why not? Okay. It's been a while. Let's do, okay, so we're doing Infinite Dungeon. Let's do normal roguelike. And see how we do. I'm gonna have to remember how to fucking play this character. Weapon folding. The warp mines, I remember, are kind of good for, but only at the very beginning. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. This is not gonna go well. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just take it. Alright, you have arrived in the Infinite Dungeon. Your life outside did not satisfy you, so you came here looking for adventure. While you know this is a one-way trip, you hope to go in a blaze of glory, go forth, venture the depths of the dungeon, and see how far you can get before the end. Alright, so here we are. I found some lore, I guess. Alright, so Warp Blade. Attack with your melee weapons for physical and temporal damage. If either attack hits, you may stun, blind, pin, or confuse the target. Shoot. Arrow stitching. Fire an arrow for 71% damage. Call up to 2 wardens depending on available space that will each fire a single arrow before returning to their timelines. The wardens are out of phase with normal reality and deal 50% less damage, but shoot through friendly targets. All your arrows, including arrows from shoot and other talents, now phase through friendly targets without causing harm. Okay. So let's put bow threading here. Dimensional step is very, very powerful. And then we have shielding rune, phase door rune, space-time tuning. We'll leave that. Precognition. I don't really need that. Weapon folding, we'll keep that on. Folds a single dimension of your weaponing. So this just adds temporal damage, basically. Alright. Let's see how we do. And I'm blind. What attacked me? Okay, I guess we won't know. It was probably a thief or something. Alright. I don't have heavy armor training. Alright, easy. Easy kill. New lantern. Yes, please. It's probably going to be a little bit, since I'm playing on normal. Ooh. Since I'm playing on normal, this will probably go a little bit better than expected. Shit. We did gain a level. Let's get some constitution. Although I really think with this class, our main deal is that we're just trying not to get hit. So maybe we should do strength, so we can get weapon mastery. I really like celerity. It's been a while since I've played this class, so I'm probably not building this correctly at all. I also got to remember this infinite dungeon, and on infinite dungeon, shit is whack. Oh, hold on one second. I gotta get my phone here. I bet. My phone's probably gonna go off. A bunch of people texting me Happy New Year over the next, like, 3 hours. Yeah. Alright. Piss off, cat. I feel like enemies are just appearing at random. But that can't be it. I should swap these, I think, because I'll probably be shooting a lot more. Alright. I'm taking some damage, but so far so good. Let's clear this whole area out. Oh, so we have 2 paths. Huh. Alright, well, let's see what we picked up. Some gloves. Sure. Right now, so we can dual wield, I guess. 104, 105. Splashes the target. Acid, huh? All my stuff, I guess, is scaling off of my magic stat. Is this class? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? All right. Oh boy. I'm getting hit already by shit I can't see. I need to use my shielding rune more often. Oh, level up. So I'm pretty sure these are gonna summon bad things. But I guess we'll see. Let's do another... yeah, why not? Let's bank that point. Yep. Weird fucking pillar. Alright. Okay. Okay. Escape, please. We're gonna die. Yep. So maybe I shouldn't have summoned the rare monster on the second floor of the infinite dungeon. Let's try that again. Restart with the same character. Let's see. How are we doing on our music here? I hope this doesn't get claimed. Oh, we still got like an hour of this playlist left. Alright. Oh, sorry guys, give me 1 second. All right. I can't imagine this is gonna last very long. Oh, all my shit's messed up again. Yeah, whatever, that's good. Oh. Whoa. What just happened to me? Oh, I didn't... I used the wrong skill. I really could use a healing skill. Alright. Whoa. Yo. Whoa, whoa. Alright, we're safe. A lot of invisible shit on this fucking level. Uh-oh. Nope. Who the fuck are you? Oh, god damn it. Wait, are you friendly? I guess you're friendly? But you're not like my partner? What is this shit? I don't think I've ever seen an NPC in a chest before in infinite dungeon mode. That's weird. Okay. Huh. Mm-hmm. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm blind. What has blinded me? 30 seconds. 30 seconds of what? Oh, where you are? Oh, Happy New Year, East Coast motherfuckers. Yo, it says 9 o'clock where I am right now, so that means you guys are in 2019. Y'all are time travelers. I hope you don't blow your hand off with some fireworks. And if you do, keep the fingers on ice, because maybe they can reattach them. Is this the only exit? Oh, there's another one over here. I don't know, some people do fireworks for New Year's. In some places, right? Alright. Let's go down. We got some shit. Requires magic 35. What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna keep that. Yes, we want that. We want a regeneration infusion for sure. We're gonna replace Phase Door because we don't need that shit as splashes acid. All right. Can I wear these? No, I can't. We'll keep them though. Okay, wizard hat. Nice. Can't wear this shit either. All right. Let us use this. Now we have a healing spell. Thank fucking God. I don't have like any AoE type shit. Shit. Uh-oh. Let's regen. Who the fuck are you? You're dead. Alright. Oh, this is an interesting floor. You get shoot! Alright. Let's see. Pretty much everything I need requires magic, but I really should get my strength up just so I can have a little bit more survivability. I guess we'll put a point in that. No point in that. Yep. Yo, piss off. What are you, vampire rat? Whoa. Whoa, buddy. Oh, new bow. Actually, let's see what that is. Steve Harvey has a beard now. You guys are getting fireworks and explosions right now? What is this bow that I have? It's the same fucking thing. Nice. A cloak, that's good. Hmm. Are my Christmas decorations down? Here's my secret strategy to not have bad luck in the new year is I didn't even put any Christmas decorations up, so I saved myself the trouble. Yo, this fucking thing, whatever this is, who are you? Sun Paladin. This isn't gonna go well for you. There you go. Crimpo Curse. You look a lot like the person that I was friends with in that chest. Well, you're dead now. Oh, shit. This class is a lot harder to play effectively than what I'm used to. Even though I have beaten the game with Chronomancer before, or not Chronomancer, Temporal Warden. Die. Oh my god, this map is obnoxious. Ow. Don't mana thrust me. I really need to be putting on my shield when I go into combat more often. Let's see if we can find anything else cool over here. Fucking worm. It's a weird fucking dog sound. Alright. Let's go down. Yeah, I got another, like, I'll probably be fucking asleep by the time it's New Year's where I am, to be honest. I like fixed, I don't want to say I fixed my sleep schedule, but like I've been waking up early and going to bed at like right when Vinny ends right now. I should be watching Joel right now. I'm streaming right now, dog. Although that does sound pretty good. Oh, he's drunk. You're not supposed to be drunk on a stream. That's against the law. Man. Okay. This will get me heavy armor. I don't think I need that, but for Infinite Dungeon, it sounds like a good idea. Alright, let's get fucking Blink Blade is good. Foresight. Well, good for him. I only had some special lettuce earlier. That's actually what put me in the mood to play this game. All right. Ooh, that's good. Is this better? 10%. What is this? 13% gloom? Too cunning, too well. Yeah, that's better. London Robe of Light. Cunning and Dex. Will and Magic. Oh, boots? Okay. I mean, they aren't good gloves, but they're something. Alright. Let's get this totem instead of the pickaxe. Yeah, if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Well, welcome. This is what you where you are right now. That's what this channel is. It's hell. Oh no, this layout. This layout's just like a bunch of square rooms connected by doors. Oh fuck. And we're dead. Yeah. All right. Well, that's what happens when you come across a pack of cold Drake hatchlings and you're level 4. Well, it was a run. I've barely played Infinite Dungeon mode, so you gotta give me a little bit of a break. All right, we're gonna exit to the menu. I think what I'm gonna do actually, because I need to have some dinner. I'm probably gonna actually go offline right now. Well, we'll see. Give me a few minutes. I gotta decide what I'm gonna do next, because I have a few different things I might do. I might switch I'm either gonna do Dark Souls 3 or I'm gonna do Carmageddon 2. We should probably do Carmageddon 2. I only picked Carmageddon 2 because Carmageddon 2 was what I was playing on New Year's Eve 1999 when it rolled over into the year 2000, because I was worried that because of the year 2000 thing, my computer was going to stop working as soon as it hit midnight, and I was like, shit, I gotta play as much Carmageddon as I can before this shit goes down. All right, let's exit out of this. Carmageddon 2 is trash? What the hell are you smoking? Yeah, it is. I was setting it up earlier and like trying to get it to work properly, and yeah, it was pretty bad. It's awesome though. I'm gonna be real with you. It's a fucking amazing game. Where's my shit? All right, let's go. We're gonna take it. Oh my gosh, we still have Christmas shit left over. Quick, get rid of it. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with us? Oh boy. Oh my god, that thing is still there. All right. You're gonna have to give me a little bit. You know what? Yeah. I think I'm gonna actually go offline to eat and stuff like that. Especially, cause I do want to see what's going. I have a lot of people texting me right now too. I gotta take care of that. So, I will come back a little bit closer to midnight, and we'll do some cool shit. All right. And Happy New Year. Thanks to those of you who hung out, who have been hanging out. I appreciate it. I know not a lot going on. Or there is a whole lot going on. Sorry, there's just not a whole lot going on with me. So I appreciate you hanging out here. So I'll be back a little bit later, all right? Peace out.